St John cover the beach during the summer holiday for Havant County Council, supplying first aid cover. We are a voluntary organisation which serve Hayling Island Beach. If you're sunbathing, you carry the same risks as if you're just walking around in the sun. The two are as bad as one another. It's not what the activity you're doing, it's the time spent in the sun that does the damage. There is a national campaign which is Slip, Slap, Slop, Slurp. Slip on a t-shirt, slap on a hat, slop on the sun cream and slurp lots of water. We are not professionals, so therefore we cannot advise people on skin cancer. If anybody does have any worries, they should straight away seek the advice of their GP.
You shouldn't use any perfume products on the face and then go in the sun. Supposing you had an aromatherapy massage on your face, you should keep out of the sun for at least 12 hours. And you shouldn't use any, if you've used citrus oils, like lemon or bergamot, they're photosensitive and you shouldn't go into the sun with them on your skin. You also shouldn't put perfume onto the skin and go out into the sun, because you can cause brown patches like age marks, what people call age marks. So the best thing to do is either to use it on the lower half of the body, unless of course you're going to expose that to the sun, or to put it onto your clothes.
Over 2,000 lives are lost each year in the UK because of skin cancer. This type of cancer is on the increase, but can be avoided by taking a few simple precautions. It's important to know your skin type. People who are fair, ginger-haired or freckled burn easily and don't tan. They need a high SPF, sun protection factor, something around a 15. People with an average skin colour would require a factor 8, and those who are naturally dark can use a lower factor still. There are two types of UV light you need to protect yourself against whilst sunbathing: UVA and UVB. UVA rays cause ageing, whilst UVB is responsible for burning. UVB are the rays that cause skin cancer. The products that contain sunscreens, some are chemical and some are minerals, basically reflect the sunlight, whereas others absorb the sunlight so that damaging rays don't get through to the skin. The SPF system refers to UVB protection, whilst the UVA protection is a star rating. The more stars, the better the protection.
You can't stop the ageing process, but you can help to stop ageing it prematurely by wearing a UV protection cream on the face, a high factor, and to wear UV protection on the face all the year round, and a higher factor obviously in summer. Some moisturisers have UV protection, it would say on the bottle. Some foundation creams have UV protection in, but they're not really enough. They'd be okay in the winter, but you really need a high factor, like factor 4 at least, for the face in the summer. And especially if you're going to lay, I wouldn't advise anybody to lay in the sun and sunbathe and not cover their face. But I would advise anyone to cover up as much as possible, to sunbathe with a high factor on the skin to start with, and to gradually, just go in the sun for a little while to begin with, and then a little bit longer each day, and then decrease the factor you're using. But really, I would suggest that somebody were to use a fake tan to get that healthy look rather than sunbathe and risk damaging their skin.
With severe sunburn, you do actually get a superficial burn of the skin, which is as severe as if you burnt yourself from any other dry sources. The skin will go red and it will blister. If you do suffer from severe sunburn at any time, you should immediately take yourself into the shade. Tepid sponge the burn with water to get as much heat out of the burn as possible. If there's any blisters, do not pop the blisters. And if you are in any way concerned, you call for your GP.
Unless we all start to take the business of protecting ourselves from the sun more seriously, it is estimated that cases of skin cancer could double within the next 12 years. There are leaflets available to give you advice and tips on how to stay safe in the sun, or you can talk to your GP or pharmacist.